If I can't feels like your default setting, if trying something new brings up more fear than hope, there is a reason for that. You weren't born doubting yourself. Somewhere along the way, I can't was built one moment at a time. And today, we are going to gently unlearn that. Hi, I'm Ramona Magyih, a psychologist on a mission to softly unlearn silence. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're coming back, I'm so grateful we get to share this moment again. I created this channel for anyone who's carried the weight of other people's words for far too long. I invite you to find yourself beneath their survival, the silence, the story you thought you had to live, those harsh inner scripts that hold you in the past. Today we are exploring how I can't gets planted in us through criticism, comparison, and fear, and how to start reclaiming your courage, one soft step at a time. No child is born believing they are incapable. We are born with a heart full of wonder and a curiosity that drives us to explore the world until the world teaches us to hesitate. Maybe you were told, not like that. Why can't you ever get it right? Just let me do it. Maybe your efforts were met with sharp corrections, or worse, silence. Maybe you were praised only when you were perfect, or compared to someone who always seemed better. You were compared, corrected, overlooked, so you learned mistakes are dangerous. Trying leads to disappointment, and the safest thing, well, it's simply not to try at all. That's how I can't take shape. It doesn't happen all at once. Instead, it builds up slowly, one sigh, one eye roll, one ignored attempt at a time. Gradually, it becomes a shield, a way to protect yourself from further pain. As time goes by, it starts to feel like a part of you, and eventually it starts to sound like your own voice. The fear of trying doesn't just live in your mind, it lives in your body. Your nervous system begins to associate effort with risk. Trying means tension. Trying is that moment right before facing judgment. So now, when an opportunity appears, you freeze, you avoid, you shut down before you've even started. Because your mind links effort with shame, hope with risk, visibility with danger. And here is the truth. That's not laziness. It's self-protection. Your brain says, don't reach, don't risk. It's safer to not try than to risk more criticism, more disappointment, more proof that you are not enough. But safety, built from fear, can quickly become a cage. The hardest part is how invisible this pattern can be. You might watch others take chances and wonder why it feels so impossible for you. You might criticize yourself for being weak or unmotivated, not realizing you're carrying echoes of every criticism you've ever heard. And then you blame yourself. You might call it procrastination or insecurity or being low energy. But really, it's grief. That deep sorrow from all those times when you needed support but were met with judgment instead. Is the lingering echo of others' voices that took hold in your mind. And that grief deserves to be met with something different now. Compassion, curiosity, a gentle reclaiming of what you lost. Unlearning I can't doesn't mean forcing yourself to be fearless. You don't have to bulldoze over I can't. You just have to sit beside it and start asking better questions. Here is where to begin. Notice when I can't shows up. Keep an eye out for those times when you catch yourself saying I can't. Take a moment to explore the feelings, thoughts, and situations that come up with it, and ask yourself, whose voice is this? Is it mine or someone else's fear I've been carrying? The second one, give yourself permission to try, imperfectly as it is. Give yourself a chance to try. It's not about perfection. It's all about having the courage to take that first step. It's perfectly okay to mess up sometimes. It's not the end of the world. Focus on the idea that the journey of trying can be full of growth rather than stressing you out. Let each experience be a source of strength and resilience, reminding you that every effort you make is important, no matter how it turns out. Just try. Let your mind learn that mistakes are survivable, that effort doesn't always equal pain. Third one, surround yourself with gentle voices. Surround yourself with the soothing voices that really lift your spirits. Whether it's a dear friend whose words feel like a warm hug, or a kind therapist helping you navigate your thoughts, or even a heartfelt journal entry that celebrates your strength with a little reminder like, "Today I tried. I'm really proud of myself." Embrace these sweet reminders as shining beacons on your journey. The fourth one, practice saying "maybe I can." It's gentler than just stepping back. It offers a subtle way of standing up for yourself. This feeling has a warmth and courage that can outshine the quiet moments of doubt. You don't need to fully embrace it right away. Just give it the room to exist alongside "I can't." Nurture it a bit and watch as it grows and takes root. "I can't" was built from criticism and fear, but it isn't your truth. It doesn't define your reality. This means it can be unbuilt, rewritten, softened, healed. You're allowed to try. You're allowed to fail, stumble, and try again. You're allowed to do things while feeling scared and still be proud of yourself. You're not broken. You are unlearning what was never yours to carry, and that is the bravest work of all. If this touched something you've been holding inside, I'd love for you to subscribe. This space is here for you. And in the comments, if it feels safe, tell me what's one thing you wish you could try if "I can't" wasn't in the way. Let's start naming it. That's how we loosen its grip. And stick around. You are unlearning what was never yours to carry, and that is the bravest thing you can do.